You have now unlocked the door into another realm, a reality where sight, mind, imagination, and time collide. Prepare yourself, for you are entering the Dream Zone. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Dream Zone. Now, I wasn't even going to make this a video. I was going to do, the one time I was Batman video, but I'm going to do that next time because this just happened this weekend and it's too crazy not to post. So I call this one the Spider-Man prediction, and you'll see why in just a sec. So here we go. Okay, this dream starts out, I'm already Spider-Man. I'm in the Spider-Man suit. I know in my mind that I'm Spider-Man, and the building I'm in is falling apart, like it's ripped in half and it's falling apart, and I'm trying to web up the one half that's falling down, and I'm webbing it up, and I pull as hard as I can, and I pull the building back together, and when the building comes back together, I start webbing up all the the cracks and stuff to try to keep it together, and I eventually keep it together. And, it only happens for a flash, and then it flashes again to me like in a closet, like taking off my outfit and putting on my clothes as Peter Parker, and I walk out, and I'm in an office room setting, and just walk around the office like I'm Peter Parker, and nobody's the wiser. And I go to this file cabinet, and I start looking through the files, and I get a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, and it's Norman Osborn. And Norman Osborn, who, if you don't know, is the Green Goblin in the comic books. And in the comic books, Norman Osborn is one of the few villains that knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So he taps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Good job on getting that building together." And I look at him like, yeah, Spider-Man did a great job. He's a real hero. We love Spider-Man. And he looks at me like, like, I know you're Spider-Man. And I'm looking at him like, why are you looking at me like that? Because I'm Peter Parker. I'm not Spider-Man. How could I be Spider-Man? That's all I remember from the dream, okay? I know it's ridiculous. It's short, it's sweet, and there was more that happened in the dream I just can't remember. The next day, me and Angie and Autumn, go out to my dad's for lunch. And on the way there, I start telling her about this dream because, I'm remembering more of my dreams now, and I think it's because I'm doing these videos because I'm trying to remember them so I can have more content. So anyway, I just told her, I was like, it's not good for posting or anything because it was just a short little tidbit of a dream, but it was just cool that I was Spider-Man, and which isn't unusual for me. I've been Spider-Man many times in my dreams. So anyway, we get to my dad's and we walk in the door, and the first thing I see laying on the table are these DVDs. My dad cleaned out a closet and found these DVDs and had them laying out for me to take home. I didn't know this. I didn't know he had these DVDs. I just walked in and saw it, and I thought that was the weirdest thing, that I dreamed I was Spider-Man, and then my dad gives me some Spider-Man DVDs. I mean, out of the blue, out of however many years he's had these, I don't even know. I didn't even know he had them. And he's like, "Yeah, I just cleaned out my closet, and just happened to run by these DVDs, and I wanted to give them to you because I know you're into that kind of stuff and you like them." And I turned to Angie, and I'm just like, is that not the weirdest friggin' thing, that I dreamed I was Spider-Man and my dad just happened to have Spider-Man DVDs just waiting on me? So anyway, there has to be a connection. There has to be. I know there's a lot of theories on dreams, and I know we talk about them sometimes on this channel, but that right there, that just shows to me there was some kind of energy around, or wavelengths in the universe, or just actually around Earth and around me or my dad thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. And the thing was, I wasn't thinking about Spider-Man or anything. I didn't watch one of his movies recently. I haven't been Spider-Man in my dreams for a couple years. So it was just really weird that night I dreamed that I'm Spider-Man, then the next day my dad gives me Spider-Man DVDs. Now, it could be totally coincidental. I get it. There could be no connection. But don't you think that's a little weird? I think there is a connection. What kind of connection? I have no idea. That's why I'm here to tell you, so maybe y'all could give me some insight on how that could be. What do you guys think? Has anything like this happened to you? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!